Everybody, how you doing? Mikey's back with a nicotine pouch review. I was in my favorite mini mart placing a special order for some tobacco. And I saw nicotine pouches out there and I'm like, oh, I've never seen that one before. Hit me up. So I grabbed a couple. I was going to do the wintergreen flavor, but you know what? I've got so many tins of wintergreen flavored nicotine pouches open right now, it's not even funny. So I went for the different flavor. This is Zolt nicotine pouches. Sour apple flavor, 8 milligrams of nicotine per pouch. Sour apple Zolt. Sour apple Zolt. 20 pouches, 8 milligram. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Thank you, government, for telling us these things. Comes with the obligatory catch lid for putting your old ones on there. Now, a public service announcement. I don't know if this was a troll post on Reddit or not. But the guy said, yeah, a guy loaned me his nicotine pouches. These things suck. I opened it up and it was kind of slimy and smelled like garlic and it was just horrible. And people were like, dude, you took one out of the catch lid, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Don't take pouches from the top catch lid. Don't. They've been used. Anyway, pretty basic packaging. Zolt sour apple nicotine pouches. That's pretty much all it does, all around the edge. Zolt sour apple nicotine pouches, repeatedly. On the back. That's what your sticker is like. Has their website, zoltusa.com, Zolt nicotine pouches, and has the ingredients. We have fillers with the all of these ingredients, or most of them, have a European designation. Fillers are E460. Thickener, E401. Glycerin, E422. Flavor enhancers, no designation. Preservatives, E202. Acidity regulator, E500. Sweetener, E950. And the weight, which is 12 grams. Has a lot number. The expiration date is February of 2026. I'm filming this on March 30th, 2025. So I have 11 months to enjoy this can. Nicotine, 8 milligrams per pouch, not for under 21 years. This product contains nicotine, addictive chemical. Zolt LLC has their address and they're located in Stafford, Texas. Now, I do not know where these are made. It doesn't say anything on the can as to where these are made. I don't know if these are Canadian, American, Indian, European. Don't have a clue. I did look at their website, and they have done some promos here in America, United Arab Emirates, and in Asia. So they kind of get around. Let me crack this bad boy open. Let me try to crack this bad boy open. Wow. Plastic band. It is perforated. Took a little bit for me to get my thumbnail in there. Come on. Getting through the double up part here. There we go. And here we go. That's what you're looking at for your nicotine pouches. They look to be like the long, plump style. Smells like a Granny Smith apple. It has a natural Granny Smith apple aroma. How did they do that? I was expecting Jolly Rancher apple. It's like someone bit into a Granny Smith apple. Tart Granny Smith apple. Slight moisture, not real horrible. Or not. Moisture's not horrible. I like a moist pouch. That's just my preference. That's what you're looking at. But yeah. This has a natural apple aroma. That's weird. I was expecting candy apple. But it's like a Granny Smith apple. And I know Granny Smith apples. That's the prevalent one grown in this area. Okay. 8 milligrams of nicotine. Here we go. Wow. A little bit of contact sensation, nothing outrageous yet. But it tastes like a Granny Smith apple. I was expecting something more artificial and candy-like. This is... They nailed the flavor for sour apple. It's a nice, tart Granny Smith apple. This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a piece of candy flavored something, you know? This is more of a natural tart apple. How did they do that? How? Contact sensation is increasing. I got it right here for now. But yeah. Huh. I'm kind of glad I didn't go with wintergreen. This is a treat. But yeah. If you're hearing something that sounds like static, that's my roof. It is raining to beat the band right now. I'm having to speak up to actually hear myself, and it is somewhat annoying. I apologize. This is spring in Oregon. Mother Nature went off her medication, and she's letting us know that winter is not giving up without a fight. And it's coming down in buckets right now. Good thing I mowed my lawn a couple days ago. It was 75 degrees, gorgeous day, 3-4 days ago. Now we're back to this. Eventually this will go away, and in 6 months we're going to be wishing it was raining again. Because we'll go for a good 4 or 5 months with maybe 1 or 2 rain showers, and that's it. That's just the way our climate is here. Back to the sour apple. Changing positions. The contact sensation isn't real burn. It's not burning like other nicotine pouches do. I'm wondering if this means I'm getting more of a sustained release of nicotine. That's one thing I like about these more longer, plumper pouches. The nicotine release on these is a little slower than, say, those little pouches you get with Zyn. Zyn gives me a headache. Even the 6 milligram gives me a headache. Pop one of those in, boom, nicotine. Because there's next to no filler, if any, in those Zyn pouches. That nicotine salt sucks right into your system, and you get hit with a nicotine buzz, which is probably why kids love them. Ooh, buzz, buzz, buzz. I'm too old for that crap. Okay? I like a more sustained nicotine release. I believe this is doing it. I am getting contact sensation, but it's not very intense. It's nowhere near as intense as some of the other pouches I've tried. That could be a combination that this is not a mint flavor or a wintergreen, or it could be just a more sustained release. The sour apple flavor has died down a little bit. I'm still getting some apple flavor. I'm still shockingly astonished how close this is to a Granny Smith apple. I was expecting something more artificial and candy-like, but even cracking the can, it smells like you just bit into an apple. I don't know how they did it. They got a really good flavor out of this. How long is this flavor going to last? I have no idea. But I would be willing to bet 20 minutes. Maybe longer. See how this is a plump pouch, so I can get more flavor and nicotine, sustained release. I'm not really feeling the nicotine yet. Normally with these things, about this point, I'm like, woo, nicotine's in the building, yeah. This one, yeah. More of a gradual release, I'm assuming. It's not popping me in the face. But all in all, I am pleasantly surprised. Not bad at all. Zolt, never heard of you until yesterday. I like your sour apple. I got a couple other flavors here I'm wanting to try. These are available in 8 milligram and I believe 15. I go with the 8s because 8 milligrams is the upper part of my comfort level. Anything more than that, and no, it's not a pleasant experience for me. I'm not that much of a Nick head. I don't do ultra high doses of stuff. It just, I don't like that feeling. So that's just my personal preference. It's still giving me contact sensation, which is telling me that this is definitely a more evenly sustained release of nicotine. Usually by now, that's contact sensation. What I'm feeling now is at the tail end of others I've tried. This has remained fairly steady. Let me lower deck it for a minute. Still getting some of that apple flavor. The apple flavor is dying down a touch, but it's a nice, sweet, tart, very natural tasting apple. I want to know how they did that. I really do want to know how they did that. I was not expecting a natural type apple flavor. Yeah, contact sensation, and now I got juicing up down here. The apple flavor is coming back out again too. I am pleasantly surprised. Zolt sour apple nicotine pouches. Mikey likes them. These are definitely a change of pace, an occasional treat. Is it going to replace my dip? No. Going to replace my chew? Nope. Good change of pace every now and then? Sure, why not? Tastes good. I like apples. I like this flavor. Reminds me of picking apples in the orchard when I was a kid. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Do have a Patreon page and a Facebook page. You can go on over there, take a look as well if you're so inclined. I do have channel memberships here if you are so inclined. If you have to make a financial decision to support me with memberships or support Suit, Tie, Dip, and Chew Guy with memberships, support Suit. His work is very seasonal. He needs the funds much more than I do. I work steady. I'm on salary. I get paid no matter what. If the store is slow, if the store is busy, I get paid the same. Any money I do make from here will go straight back into sourcing product for more reviews. So yeah. But Suit and Tie, he definitely could use memberships more than I do. So if you have to make that decision, one or the other, go on over to Suit. And there is a new reviewer, new subscriber, and she has a channel she started a couple months ago. Pouch Princess, or is it Princess Pouch? Now that I'm talking, I can't remember. I made a post. There's a text post on my channel where I highlight her channel. She's been reviewing a lot of nicotine pouches. From what I've gathered, she's a former vapor who's trying to quit vaping, and so she's been exploring nicotine pouches. So yeah, if you want to go check her channel out, it's mainly faceless. She's there with her hands showing you on a board, so you get a really good look at the product instead of staring at me. Anyway, go show her some love. She'd probably appreciate it. Princess Pouch, or is it Pouch Princess? One of the two. I'll link to her down below. Yeah, sounds good. Anyway, Zolt nicotine pouches, sour apple. I like these. Really good flavor. Really good flavor. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting something more candy-like. This is more, it's leaning more towards natural apple flavor. Tart apple flavor. Granny Smith apple flavor. Which hits home with me because, like I said, all the orchards around here, they're either Gravenstein apples or Granny Smith. So those are the two dominant apple varieties in my area. Anyway, I will catch you all later. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. At the rate it's putting out flavor and the nicotine release, which I am starting to feel now. 14 minutes into the video, and I'm starting to feel it, finally. So definitely a slower release than other brands. But yeah, I got a feeling this is going to last well over 20 minutes. I will catch you all later with another review. Take care. Bye.